G'day view as well. Might vacuum this thing down and get all the remaining R152 out of it. I'm gonna my weld's held up pretty good. Yeah, it's good glaze. It turns out I missed, yeah. Now I know these little coil lengths are just as thinner, or let's just say these are thinner than I thought. So, as I said before, it was a stupid mistake on my behalf, but I've got an R152a this unit. R152a works great in cars, so let's see how well it works in a system like this. There's a reverse cycle too, so it'll be a good experiment. Good old Tecumseh compressor. Nice and solid. Full load amps is 8 amps, fully loaded. I'll note that because we'll do some tests with R152a. I'm guessing, I'm betting it would use half that power. Anyway, let's get this vac down and on the pump for a while, get it nice and emptied out completely before I put my 52a in it. Okay, we'll fire up in the valve. We'll set the residual pressure about 10 psi. And we'll completely vac that down. I'm confident that weld's gonna hold pressure. So I'm pretty I got that proper TIG, sorry, I got that proper bloody cherry, that bend. I'm confident it's a good weld. Let that vac out for a bit. You probably should start getting this to start boiling a bit and get a bit cold. But all is not lost with this air conditioner, so. As I said before, I would have preferred to have it original without I wish I had not have damaged that and cracked the line, but all is not lost. I've got another one, an AirTech brand air conditioner, slightly smaller than this. It's about 1980s, early 80s. Bit newer than this one, has the same compressor, but doesn't have the service valve, so it's an American version of this compressor. It also runs R22 and it works quite well, so let that vac down for a bit. Vac it all down. These compressors are made in France now. They're used on ice machines and larger ice machines and display fridges. Even the crappy display fridges we get out of China, the more expensive ones use these French-made versions of these compressors. So the reciprocating compressors in the window air conditioner, actually, I like it that way, not that new rotary type, because they tend to be limited what we can do with it. The newer rotary ones, the ones that they make now, they're made specifically for one type of gas only. But these older units, this reciprocating compressor is pretty versatile. You can do a lot with those sorts of compressors. There's a lot more what you can do. There's a lot more headroom. One other thing I'll point out with these, the other one and this one are both 10 amp units. These aren't 15 amp rated units, so they both came with originally within the 10 amp plug spec, so to speak. So they're not so big. But we'll do a test and see how much power it uses. On the vacuum, fans, fan high, compressor, 1100 watts started, about 600 watts on the vacuum this thing. It's under no load, the motor inside that, doing nothing. Hertz, 4.6 amps, that's under vacuum. 4.5 amps, that's doing nothing. There's no mechanical load on that motor. 4.6 amps. Reversing valve, a bit more. We know that works. this works. Turn it off. I was expecting it has 2 amps on the vacuum, but she's using a bit less than more than I thought. It's pumping nothing, so it's under vacuum. But I'll let it run a bit longer. Doing that short one and flip that backwards and forwards might have get the vacuum to pull a bit more residual R152 out of the system. So it helps to do that for some systems like this. So a newer air conditioner with a rotary compressor in it, very limited what sort of gas I can put in it. Because rotary is very critical how to lubricate it. They need a set gas to get the oil to carry around and lubricate the system. And has a little accumulator on the side of the compressor, which is critical to its function. But these ones, nah. These ones here are pretty much KISS, keep it simple, stupid base principle. Splash lubricate in there, it throws you all around, so much better system, these older ones. Let that go for longer. I don't think I'll regas it today, but I'll leave it under a vacuum for a while and see what I can do. Hang on. There's nothing there. There's nothing there at all. Alright, I might be at a full vacuum already. Nice. Alright. Okay, viewers, I'm going to regas it. Plenty of vacuum in there, it's holding. Purge. They go in there. Tip it upside down, get some liquid in there, eh? Here's liquid going in. It's about a kilo and a half in here. We'll go in and hear it. Close that. We'll do some tests. I have no idea how much it's going to take, so we'll see. Compressor on. Fan. 13 amps. 5.4, that was kick-started a bit under load. 5.2 amps. Under vacuum. Charging. 5.1 amps, so that's probably a bit low still, I would say. I know if this thing says overload on it, it's pulling too much, but it's within 10 amps this thing. That's what it's spec on the label, this thing runs at, so. I'm on warm, I think. Yeah, I'm on warmer. What am I on colder? Might be on colder. Hear it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm on colder, so it should get cold. It might take a while if there's nothing in that tank. I'm not sure yet. So 5.09 amps. I think this might take it might take more than I thought. I'm not sure yet. Still at 0. Yeah, go into a vacuum. Still need more in there yet. It might be a while, so it's not like I'm charging a domestic fridge, it's quick and easy. This is a bit bigger than that, so I probably should invest in a scale for one of these things. So that'll be my next investment, get a refrigerant scale. 30. They're going a little bit down there on the pellet consumption. This might take a bit. have enough in that tank, probably not, but we'll see. Oh yeah. Yeah, not getting that cold yet. Keep going. Yeah, I'm in vacuum. Keep going. Amps, the current's gone down. That's a good sign. You're starting to get a bit warm on that one. The discharge is over here. Yeah, it's a little bit warm. Half a kilo left in there. Yeah, it's going down a little bit lower. Steady now. Starting to warm it up. Yeah, it hasn't gone to vacuum yet. Nearly there. Yeah, going a bit more. This is in real time, so my results might vary, who knows? I might not have enough in that tank. Might have to stop and start charge this one. 5.072, it's gone down, that's a good sign. Check this out. 6 amps. Something's picked up cold, is it? Oh, yeah, we're getting cold. Huh. There's a little frost one right there. Thermostat is working. Using the less current than it would actually expect on the nameplate. Yeah, here we're going in there. I'm not going to put any more in. Let's see how we go. That's on warm. Not an ideal scenario, but it is a warm air. It's blowing warm air. It's working, but I was expecting it to be a bit more warmer than that, but it's working nonetheless, so it's probably not as this R152a is good for cars. That's cold. I guess it's not too bad for these air conditioners there. After all, it's working. If I had this in a house, in a proper actual real world in situ, yeah, I'll notice a lot more. I would probably work it. I'll notice it a lot more. It's actually working quite well, that R152a in it. I don't think I put any more than that. That's all closed. I don't think I put any more in there. Look at the pressures. 5.094 amps. I'll just double check the label, what the label says. Max load is 10 amps. That's max load. It does not tell me the nominal load. Not telling the nominal current rating, it just says the maximum load on this thing's 10 amps. You see there? Cold. We're cold there, but not there, so probably not enough in the system. It's not cooling. 5.2 amps. Current's gone up, turn it back off. Got one other way now. Nice and hot. 5.1 amps. I think that's enough in there actually. Going down. Yeah, feel the liquid going in there. I can feel it. Yeah, getting cooler. Oh yeah, it's getting cooler. Get more. Yeah, I reckon there's enough in here, so I've got to charge it carefully. I'm kind of going in blind here, but I'm getting cooler. 5.1 amps. Yeah, let's run this off an inverter. Close that, and I just want to, I don't have a room to have this in. The pressure should be right then. See that? That's frosting up. Look at that, that's frosting up nicely. Well, that's getting cold. Take that freaking thing anyway. I'm going to wash this thing anyway. It's getting cold. Some frost. .1 amps. Yeah, it's going down a bit. Because it should be getting all the way here cold. Hot up here. Here's some boiling in the compressor. That's probably an overload, but the current meter does not show that it's overloaded on the compressor. 8.7 amps, just kick-started. Well, let's look at the first many ones on YouTube. It's actually put R152a in one of these air conditioners. I know this R152a has been used in fridges and cars a lot, and it does work very well, but I haven't seen anyone put it in an air conditioner such as this, so I'm probably the first guy that's ever done it on YouTube. Nice and hot. Liquid going in there, you can feel it. So it reverses back. Now it's back on heating mode. Cold, not there. It's cold for about here, it gets cold. But there it's not so cold. There's not enough in the system. Well, no liquid. My tank's empty. There we are. That tank's empty. Anyway. Might be my capillary too. It seems right, but the pressure seems right. It might have been this capillary too. I reckon this capillary might have a bit smaller, with R152a. The capillary might be too big for this gas. Not as dense as R22. I know R22 is a really dense gas. So obviously now I know it's more denser than that. I think it's right. Steady it up now on the pressures. It's about 5 psi, sounds about right. That's getting colder. Yeah, it is colder. Not an ideal way to run an air conditioner, so I'm probably not going to get a good result like this way, but it is colder. There's a thermostat for inside. Yeah, it is cold. It's just not freezing cold. I was expecting it to be, but as I said, this is not an ideal way to run an air conditioner. Not one of these air conditioners anyway. I call it a success. Yeah, 5.18. It's gone down now. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. We'll see how we go. Seems alright though. Seems alright, so time will tell. You hear it bubbling, boiling. You hear it just boiling through everything. Tighten that up. That's tight. There we go. Good old service valve and service tool. Anyway, I think I'll call it a success. Time will tell, I suppose. Time will tell. Time will tell. Anyway, thanks for watching.